What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to my devlog on Future Warfare. I'm super excited for this video because it contains a lot of meat and potatoes. Since I've had a lot of free time lately, I've been making pretty good progress on the game. The current purchasing cards are just placeholders and look pretty lifeless. So I thought it was about time I honed my art skills and come up with some unique drawings for each of the units. Same thing goes for the Q icons, they needed some updating too. After that, I wanted to add in the upgrade shop that comes up after each round has ended. I've talked about the upgrade shop in a few of my previous videos, so I thought I should get that started since it's going to be a big part of the game. I'm excited to share this with y'all, so let's get started with updating the purchasing cards. I started with the Assault Trooper, since it was the first unit I created for the game. I had to imagine how the trooper would look when facing another direction, since we are looking towards him rather than from the side normally. At first, I was going to draw him in the same environment the game takes place. After some thinking, I wanted each drawing to take place somewhere unique. I thought the gun and the environment looked a bit plain, so I added some more detail. I gave the gun some more color and the environment some texture. And here's the before and after for the Assault Trooper purchase card. Up next is the Miner. I thought the most fitting background for this unit would be a mining station in an asteroid belt. I'm pretty content with the shading for the miner, since it is something I'm still practicing. For the blaster unit, I wanted to draw him patrolling a dreadnought base. Even though I'm still struggling with perspective and drawing, I do see some improvement from the last one. I played around with adding a glowing effect to his gun and visor. For the sharpshooter, I wanted to draw him on top of a building. You know, as snipers do. I'm really pleased with how well the perspective came out with this one. I think that's thanks to how much time I spent making the sketch look clean. I'll admit, I spent a lot of time on this one, but I'm super happy with how well it turned out. Drawing the Grav Grenadier actually was pretty challenging, since I was trying to give him a unique pose compared to the previous drawings. I played around with how the canister would look. I originally was going to have it closed, but I then decided it would look cooler, see-through, so that we can see what's inside. It contains the same dark energy that is released from his grenades. I went with the lab setting to match this unit. Realizing that the drawing was too dark and hard to see in-game, I put a brightness filter over it. I went ahead and updated all the Q icons to the new drawings. I just simply removed the backgrounds and created a simple backdrop. Now let's transition over to working on the upgrade shop. I tried a few different approaches to doing the upgrade shop, which most of them just led to a dead end. And I gotta say, this is the most I have pushed myself with coding. I need to have the upgrade shop to pop up after the round button has been clicked. However, I also needed to wait until all of the units have been cleared. To do this, I made an empty game object that checks if all the Galaxians and Dreadnoughts are no longer in the scene. I also made a death box that will instantly finish off the Dreadnoughts if they get too close to the enemy base, so that we can clear the scene. Once there is no more units in the game, and the end round button has been pressed, the round can truly end. And the upgrade screen will come up as well as the end round button being replaced by a start round button. I decided to start working on the upgrades for the miner unit. The first upgrade I designed is a basic health upgrade that will permanently increase the miner's health for the rest of the game. I plan to have 8 upgrades pop up in the shop, looking something like this. Now for the hard part. I have to actually get the upgrades to spawn in when the shop opens. I felt like I was on cloud 9 once I finally got this working, after spending days trying to figure out why it wasn't working. I now want to try and see if I can get the 2 types of upgrades to spawn in the shop. The next upgrade I'm creating is another health upgrade that builds off of the first one. I plan on having various rarities for the upgrades, like many RPGs use. This upgrade will follow under the uncommon category, and the green and silver border will indicate that. Since the health upgrade 1 is going to be a common upgrade, I want to go back and change the border to a bronze color. Thanks to random number generation, we now get randomly selected upgrades between the 2 health upgrades. However, between each round, the upgrades are being saved in the store and being duplicated over. We want the store to clear once a new round begins. The upgrades clear from the shop's inventory once a new round starts. Also, when the next round ends, the shop runs RNG and restocks the upgrades differently each time. Awesome! We cleared the second hurdle towards finishing the upgrade shop. Now that we know the shop works, it's time to create some more upgrades for the miner. Since we have the health upgrades covered, we need to make some damage upgrades as well. This last upgrade I'm creating for the miner is a unique upgrade. I hope to make one for every unit in the game. It provides him with a brand new trait. For example, this upgrade changes the miners so that when they get a kill, they gain the player extra money. These unique upgrades are always going to be the rarest. Here is what the shop's looking like with all those added upgrades. It's looking pretty good, but we still have much more to add. After all, these are the upgrades for only one of the units.